All right, let's get this party started. Marathon is in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. All right, so I'm still figuring things out. We're doing mostly sets of 20, so we'll continue on that theme today. But I think I figured out a new way to actually start the marathon, because you know I like to start with 2-hand swings. So the first set is going to be 20 2-hand swings, and then we're going to reduce the amount of 2-hand swings, making up the reps with transfer swings. You'll see. So let's start out with 2-hand swings for 20. We'll get a 30-second break when we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, so we're going to decrease the 2-hand swings, and we're going to increase the 1-hand swings. So we're going to do 18 2-hand swings. We're going to drop one hand on 18 and do 1 and 1. That's 2 reps. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop one hand, and we're done. All right. 16 2-hand swings. We're going to drop one hand and do 4 transfer swings. 16 plus 4 is 20. Start with 2 hands. Drop one hand on 16. There's 10, 6 more. Drop one hand, switch every time for 4, 3, 2, and we're done with 20 reps. Oh, these kettlebells are gold. I never remember to stick a few of them in my house to stay warm. That's all right. Okay, 14 2-hand swings plus 6 transfer swings. 20 reps. 14 plus 6. Drop one hand for 6. Oh, was that? No, that wasn't right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 hands. Let's do our 4 more. Sorry. I had 10 on my brain. Maybe you did it right. I did it wrong. Okay, here's our last set where we start with 2-hand swings. We drop one hand and add our 1-hand swings. So it's going to be 12 2-hand swings plus 8 transfer swings. Start with 2 hands for 12. Whoops, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Drop one hand on 12. Switch every time. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so here we are. We're gonna flip it around now. We're gonna do transfer swings. 10 transfer swings plus 2 hand swings for 10. We're gonna do this set 5 times. 5 times. Switch every time for 10 plus 10. 2 hand swings. Two hands for 10. Okay, so let's, I don't know if this is going to be a 30-minute workout or a 40-minute workout. I've been doing 40-minute workouts, but I got a lot of things to do today, so I might keep it at 30 today. Switch every time for 10. Let's 2 hand swings for 10 more. Set 2. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. So I've been kind of fine-tuning this marathon workout. I did decide to do mostly sets of 20 for the entire marathon. There will be 1 round of sets of 40 where I think it's going to be the 4th round. I don't think there's going to be another round. Switch every time for 10. Two hands for 10 more. One more. So I'm pretty confident the 4th round is going to be sets of 40. If there's going to be another round with sets of 40, I'm not sure. Last time, no, we have 2 more sets. 10 transfer swings plus 2 hands for 10 more. Hands. Okay, one more time. So I'm also trying to keep things kind of simple, repetitive, but not boring. So when we go through these progressions, we're going to do 5 sets of the same progression. And then we're going to have some progressions that ladder up and down. But for now, let's finish this one. Switch every time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 hands for 10 more. 10, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Okay, here's the next progression. The next progression is 2 at a time. So we started the last 5 sets 1 at a time. We're gonna start this set 2 at a time. No two-handed swings. Switch on 2 10 times for 20 reps. Switch on 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last 2, and we're done. Okay, transfer swings, right? Swing transfers, sorry. 1 swing, 1 transfer swing, 1 swing, 1 transfer swing. So swing transfers 10 times. So if I count when I do my transfer swing, it lets me know when I'm done. So here we go. 1 swing, transfer over, that's 1. Swing, transfer, that's 2. Swing, switch, 3. Swing, switch, 4. Swing, switch, 5. Swing, switch, 6. Swing, switch, 7, 8, 9, and we're done with 20 reps. So I don't use the word transfer a lot as I'm training. Like if I want you to switch, I usually say switch, but it's not a switch. There's no such thing as a swing switch, switch swing. It's a transfer. You transfer from one hand to the other. Same thing, 1 swing, switch on 2. Swing, transfer on the 2nd rep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. But I've been doing this a long time, since 2004. So 2004, not very many people were using the swing as an exercise in itself. And certainly nobody was choreographing the swing. I was the first one. So here we go, switch on 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. So I think the first description of switching hands was a hand-to-hand swing. I think so, H to H, hand to hand. But I didn't know about that name for that way of describing it. 1 swing, 1 switch. So the reason why I keep bringing up transfer swings is because when I wrote my book in 2010, I write an abbreviation to describe a transfer swing, which is TR. So my book, still relevant as heck. Next progression is 3 and 3, 2 and 2, plus 10. 1, 2, switch on 3. 1, 2, switch on 3. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 hands for 10 more. So my book, I can't believe if you're watching this video, you don't have my book. I just can't believe it. But that might be the case. And if you go through and look at some of the programming I wrote in there, I use TR as an abbreviation for transfer swing. So that's why I want to keep it relevant. I want to keep reminding viewers, or 3 and 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2 and 2. 2 hands for 10 more. Of course, what's not noted in the book is that you can find all of those workouts on YouTube for free. And if you follow along in the YouTube workout, then obviously I talk about transfer swings. But somebody just reading that book, I often got emails and questions on Facebook. What does TR mean? 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 2 hands, 10 more. Anyway, that's enough about that. All right, 2 more sets of 3 and 3, 2 and 2, plus 10. And then we're going to move up to the next progression, which is 4 through 1. Three and 3, 2 and 2. Switch on 3. 2 and 2. 2 hands for 10 more. One more time, and then we have our 4 through 1 ladder. So I believe there's got to be 10 rounds. 10 rounds plus 1 set. 10 rounds in the marathon. 10 rounds of 10 sets of 20. It's 2,000. So 3 and 3, 2 and 2. 2, 2 hands. So 10 rounds of 10 sets of 20 is 1 hour, 40 minutes. I think we're gonna try and trim at least 10 or 15 minutes off of that time so we can finish in about an hour 25 instead of an hour 40. 4 through 1 ladder. 4 and 4, 3 and 3, 2 and 2, 1 and 1. Switch hands on 4. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Okay, so how are we going to trim off a little bit of time? So instead of sets of 20, we are going to be doing sets of 24. So 20, 24. That's the plan. When we get to that round of 40, that gives us, that's the reason why we're going to at least one round of 40. 4 and 4. Switch hands. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. We're done. So, because we're going to be doing sets of 24, not really sets of 20, I wanted to interject those sets of 40 or 48 just to give us some extra recovery time. Because, you know, we got to go the distance. 4 through 1, 4 and 4. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. So this Saturday, which is today's Tuesday, this Saturday, fingers crossed, I really want to record this Saturday's workout because I think we're going to be swinging for an hour. And I want to record it because we will be adding in those 4 reps. 2 more sets of 4 through 1. 3 3. 2 2. 1 and 1. And we're done. Okay, so one more time like that, and then maybe we will go ahead and throw in those 5 sets of 40 and stay an extra 10 minutes today to give you an idea of why I put those minute-long sets in there. 4 through 1. Last time. 3 2 1 and 1. Done. Alrighty, so here we are at our last progression, which is 5 and 5 plus 10. 5 and 5 plus 10. 5 times. 5 and 5 plus 10 two-handed swings. Hands. Okay, so in the last few workouts, I think I have included that 5 sets of 40, and they were done with different progressions. But today, I think we're gonna do 5 sets of the same thing, the 6 through 2 ladder. We're gonna keep it easy. We're not gonna do anything else. 5 and 5 plus 10, 4 more sets. Two hands, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just when I said that, I changed my mind. Because we are in the experimental phase. So let's experiment. Alrighty, 3 more sets, 5 and 5 plus 10. We are gonna start with that 6 through 2 ladder though. We will start with the 6 through 2 ladder, but we have 3 more sets of 5 and 5 plus 10. Two hands for 10 more. Am I going to have enough water to finish the workout? I think so. Sets. Then we have our first set of 40. 5 and 5. Two hands. On Saturday, we did 45 minutes. I wanted to videotape it on Saturday, but I was just lazy. I mean, it's super pathetic that I couldn't run into the house, grab my iPad, come back out, and press start. Super pathetic. through 2 ladder. So obviously there's some resistance there. Why? So ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna get a minute break when we're done. 6 through 2. Switch. 5 and 5. 4 and 4. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. And we're done for 1 minute. Okay, so we have 5 sets of 40. What I'd like to do, like our 5 sets of 20, every other progression ended with 2 hand swings for 10. So I'd like to figure out a way to do that. So let's go to 5 through 1 ladder plus 10 two-handed swings. I also would like to go 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. Maybe we can do that. We're never going to get to 2s. 3s are 2s, but that's okay. I mean, it can't always be perfect, at least not today. It was pretty perfect up until then, now, okay? 5 through 1 plus 10. 5 through 1 plus 10, 30 reps, plus 10 two-handed swings is 40. 5 and 5. 4 and 4. 3 and 3. 2 hands for 10 more. I think I just figured out how to do it. Oh, I think I just figured out how to do it. Okay. So the first set started with 6, this set started with 5, the next set's going to start with 4, 4 at a time for 40 reps. 4 at a time for 40 reps. Then we're going to go to 3 at a time 10 times is 30, plus 2 hand swings for 10 more. And then we're going to end with swing transfers 2 at a time. Oh, I did it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so here we are at 4 at a time for 40 reps. No 2-hand swings. Switch every 4 reps. Okay, so I was trying to get some more ladders in there. That's why I couldn't figure it out. But so what? Can't do it, can't do it. At least can't do it today because I'm not going to think any more about it. Two more sets. 3 at a time, 10 times for 30 reps. And 2 hand swings for 10 more at the end. That's 40. And then our last set will be 2 at a time. No 2 hand swings. So this is the first time I've done this progression of, I also wanted to avoid uphill ladders in the marathon. Another thing I usually avoid is 10 at a time, but I will not avoid that for the marathon. We will be doing switch on 3. 10s. 1, 2, 3. Two hands for 10 more. Okay, so one more set, 2 at a time. I really didn't think I was going to sweat today because it's so cold, but I did keep my vest on the whole time. I'm sure that's why. Okay, so pretty much this 40 minutes today represents, I'm liking these progressions a lot, exactly how we did them today. I'm gonna say it probably represents the first part of the marathon. So after this last set, we're pretty much going to be halfway through the marathon, minus the 4 extra reps we added onto all the sets of 20, and the 8 sets we add onto all the sets of 40. 8 sets, 8 reps. Okay, 2 at a time. 2 at a time. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woohoo! So that being said, in the next round, which will be round 5, I will probably take the reps up to 10 and 10 at some point. We will be doing sets of 10 and 10. But fingers crossed, no uphill ladders. Not like uphill ladders are a big deal, they're not. I just, in my mind, I'm trying to, it's that Tetris game, trying to fit everything perfectly together. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the routine this year for the marathon. Remember last year we were doing roundabouts? Oh my God, for how many months did we do roundabouts? That was so long ago. That was so last year. All right, see you next time.